The first element is in regards to digital access. It involves equal opportunities with technology, so that's allowing access to all of technology for your students. You can offer technology before or after school, so maybe coming into the classroom like 30 minutes early for students. Once they arrive on campus, they can come into the classroom or maybe the library to use the technology, or even after school hours, and allowing the the library to be open for 30 minutes or an hour for students to use that time to have technology and have access to it. You can also lend electronics, and in my opinion, I know that many teachers have done that from my observations, and they have sent out contracts making sure that the students are responsible for that device and making sure that they take care of it and bring it back when necessary. And also, last but not least, allowing class time for students to have access to technology. The second element is digital commerce. That is when people sell and purchase items daily online. It's important to make sure that you are aware of the advertisements that are out there, because a lot of them are pop-up ads, and usually it involves like some sort of virus or inappropriate material or some fraudulent. So it's important to buy only if it is a legitimate website. The third element is digital communication. So that's being able to have a conversation online, which allows collaboration, group projects, and other things in the classroom, as well as outside the classroom. So there's programs like Google Chat that allows you to message each other online, and there's also Zoom, which is used with video chats and meetings, and there's also Twitter chat as well that could be used with a hashtag, and many people will have access to it if they know what the exact hashtag is being used. The fourth element is digital literacy, and that is being updated with new technology. There's a lot of programs, a lot of applications that can be downloaded that are more efficient and that are being updated daily, and just students applying themselves to a new and effective ways. So that's of communicating any innovative programs, like I had mentioned, the applications that could be used on any smart mobile device. And also there's other ways of collaboration outside of the classroom. So that's like the Zoom meeting program that I had mentioned previously in the slide before this one. The fifth element is digital etiquette, and that is making sure that people are using appropriate behavior, and also reporting if there is any inappropriate behavior being seen. So that's like cyberbullying, inappropriate language, and stranger danger. So that's like anybody that's trying to friend request you who you don't know, or seem like a total stranger, like nobody that you have mutual friends with or anything. So just to make sure that you have that digital etiquette in mind. The sixth element is digital law, and that is utilizing technology without it being paid for or given permission to. So that is things like plagiarism, hacking, and illegal downloads. That's anything that is against the law that you could be charged for and fined for. So anything that's against the law. The seventh element is digital rights and responsibilities. That is being who you are and who you want to represent yourself as within restrictions. So that's making sure that you're being appropriate, as well as like digital etiquette, making sure that you're not using inappropriate language or being offensive towards others, and of course, being responsible. The eighth element is digital health and wellness. So that's being aware of your overall well being. So making sure that you take breaks regularly, you're resting your eyes, not looking at the monitor for long periods of time. So maybe giving, like, after an hour, like giving yourself a break and lowering the volume of certain movies or videos or presentations that you watch. The last element is digital security, and that's making sure that your technology is overall protected. So that's constantly updating your program or your overall software and scanning for viruses. I know that there are many programs out there that you can download in order to scan for viruses, and also blocking those pop-up ads in order to not cause more viruses on your computer. So, what should we teach about using technology appropriately? There are 3 overall principles, which is respect, educate, and protect, and they tie in the 9 elements that I had mentioned. So many students use technology on a daily basis. They can use it to their advantage in education through collaboration, which is through Google Chat, Google Slides, Google Documents as well. There's ways of communication, which is the Zoom meeting that I had mentioned, and Twitter chat, and also any sort of messenger that is out there. In ways of presentation, I know that a lot of people have used Google Slides as an alternative to Microsoft PowerPoint. And I know that there's other programs like Pear Deck or Powtoon that a lot of people use as well. And just an overall way to research on a daily basis and using formats like Google Scholar that are more reliable.